Welcome to the Sky Chase. After shutting down Robotnik's Metropolis factory, Sonic is taken to the sky in pursuit of the mad scientist. As you can probably tell, this zone is unique among all the others in the game. Tails is in control of this self-scrolling level, so you're pretty much just along for the ride here. Oddly enough, for as high as you are, there's little chance of actually falling. Tails expertly stays under you, making sure Sonic always has a place to land. On the downside, Tails doesn't always know when to give Sonic his space. He has a bad habit of rising up to meet Sonic, which can interrupt your jump attacks and leave you vulnerable. 3 kinds of robots run interference for Robotnik in this level. You've got speeding red bird bots that streak across the sky, hovering Tweedledee things that drop spiked balls, and my favorite, robotic Koopa Troopas. These guys are kind enough to leave their flying turtles behind when you destroy them, giving Sonic a chance to get away from Tails for a bit. Speaking of roboticized turtles, throughout the game we've been freeing the animals that power Robotnik's creations. Every time we hit one, a cute little critter pops out and escapes, such as when Sonic hits one of these birds, a chicken pops out. Now, I suppose that's okay for the chicken. It's probably birdy enough to survive a fall from that high up, but what happens to the turtles that pop out of the Koopa bots? There's no boss at the end of the Sky Chase. Instead, we go straight into the next zone, the Wing Fortress. Sonic leaps aboard Robotnik's flying war machine just as Tails gets shot out of the sky, and from here on in, Sonic is on his own. The rest of the game can only be completed with a single player. The bulk of the level is mostly based around making some truly annoying time jumps and avoiding getting shot by the robotic roosters firing egg cannons. The chickens aren't the deadliest foe though. Unlike the Sky Chase, you can fall to your death here, and the ship is covered in rocket skates that have a bad habit of hurling you off the side. The Wing Fortress itself is kind of a mess, really. The place is so covered in scaffolding that I'm not entirely sure that it was finished when Robotnik took off. Heck, the darn thing is practically falling apart. This level makes good use of its background and foreground layers though, which not only lets Sonic go in and out of the ship, but provides good hiding places for extra power-ups and rings. At the end of the zone, Robotnik has finally learned from the mistakes of his previous encounters. He traps Sonic, and this time there is no safe zone for the Hedgehog to catch his breath. An overhead laser tries to fry Sonic, and the only way to reach it is by navigating 3 bouncing spiked platforms. Which, to be honest, looks a lot harder than it is. If you stay calm and follow the platforms, it doesn't take much to get through the battle. Once the laser is destroyed, Sonic gives chase, but he doesn't quite make it in time. But just as it seems like Robotnik is going to get away, Tails returns! In the few minutes it's taken you to get through the level, Tails has managed to safely land his plane, repair it, add a rocket booster, and catch back up with the Wing Fortress. After a prolonged chase, Tails is able to get Sonic close enough to grab onto Robotnik's rocket, which probably seemed like a good idea before realizing that Robotnik wasn't just trying to escape Sonic, but also the atmosphere. And Sonic clinging on to dear life on the wrong side of a spaceship seems like a good place to end this episode. So, what do you think of the Sky Chase and Wing Fortress? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe, and check back next week for the final showdown.